Alright, back with another part of our life. Begins and always. So the last one, we were relaxed about him. We were fond. Didn't think he was indifferent. Had a crush. We were going to start the act. Begin step 1 at relaxed fondness. You won't be able to change it into step 2. Sure. At the breakfast table. The next morning, you finish your food faster than usual. Your sister Liza had to run out earlier to go play, but you stayed put. Today, just like your mom had promised, Cove was coming over to hang out. Excited to see your new friend again, Yuki? Yeah, I am.
How sweet.
I'm so happy he moved in. Unlocking achievements over here. With that said, are you done with your breakfast? I don't know, am I? But so you nodded. Yeah. Without aspiration, an 8-year-old can mess you look at your empty bowl and then at mom. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Attitude kid we see. Good job, you should be here soon. Clean up, begin, and then on cue there was a knock. It was hesitant, like the person wasn't sure they were in the right place. Still loud though. We need to get a more obvious doorbell. I know. Yuki, could you get it? Wiggling out of your chair without really pushing it back, you made your way to the door. Well, kids are so adorable at that age. And anyway, thanks for having us. Mr. Hilton, as your mom have called him, and his sons were here. Cove looked different in the bright lighting of your living room and when he wasn't crying. Still looks like he needs a pat on the head. Was that standing in front of him, mom and mommy behind you? You and Cove looked at each other. Pleased to see your new friend again. You smiled at Cove. He smiled back with some hesitation. What am I twisting? The bracelet? Where's the beads? I think I probably would have had shells. Let's go play in my room.
Okay.
Okay.
Take care.
Let us know if you need anything, you two. Have fun, kids.
See you.
See you later, son. Play nice. You lean to your room, puffing out your chest a little bit at the sight of your treasures. There were a lot of stuffed animals, a cool bed window to look out. It was a great room. You hadn't had anyone to show it in a while, but you were really proud of it. It is a nice little room. I actually like it. I would have had a room like this. Cool. Getting a little closer to one of your drawings on the wall. Ooh, which one? I like this. Me too. I drew that. Thank you. You're welcome. You smiled at him. You were proud of that particular piece of art, and you were glad he noticed it. He turned around to look around the room a little more, studying the books on your desk and the pictures on the wall. It's probably this one. You had put a lot of effort into making your room as nice as it was. You hope he didn't say anything bad about it. Then his eyes landed on the tiny box of beach things you collected, tucked away by your door. I wonder if it's this one. Is this one? I can't tell. He took a step towards it before hesitating and pointing it out. It instead. What's that? A hoard of stuff I found on the beach.
Oh.
Do you have any driftwood in there? Dragging the box into the middle of the room, you and Cove flopped down next to it. As with my niece and nephew, they'll flip the box over. I think so. Yeah, see? You just at the piece at the bottom. They're covered with specks of sand.
Neat.
This is a good collection. You get the sense from the tone that he wasn't just saying it to be nice, but to be like, Shelly, he actually meant it. Shelly? What do you mean, Shelly? Alright, I almost forgot. Shelly's gonna be here today. Is that a friend? That guy or girl? Shelly? Lizzie's friend, or like her #1 fan, I guess. Do I have to see him? It should be okay. I mean, he's Lisa's friend, not mine, but you know. Come on, check out my shell some more. I found this one big piece of seaweed that had washed ashore, and you put a she explain where you get each and hold them against the light. There were big ones, small one, pink, purple, and orange. Ooh, purple. Most of them you washed off in the bathroom sink when you brought them in home, clean off the sand. As a kid, I would have had funny stories of how I would collect them. Stories, or by the shells themselves. Cove listened with that look like full force of his attention. Like when you almost got pinched by a hermit crab while searching for shells, and after watching him scuttle back into the ocean, you found another shell that was almost a twin to this home. See, that would have been me right here, almost pinched. It was a new experience to be a center of such dedicated focus. But Cove hadn't been mean to you, so you didn't mind you smiling at him every now and then while showing him your collection. Kids, come down to the living room. You could tell that the idea was making him unhappy, but Mommy wasn't giving you much of a chance to hang around. Pat, pat, pat. Pat, pat, pat. Uh-oh, did it freeze? Mr. Heldon must be right that telling Cove his dad was part of that would be a bad idea. Before you knew it, you'd both been escorted downstairs and deposited in the living room, ready for Shelley's visit. The two of you sat side by side on the floor of your home's entryway. Brought the box of shells. I want to keep looking at them. Great, that's fine. We keep looking while we wait for Shell. Cove reached in and pulled out a big orange shell. Ooh. The lady hasn't spoken aloud yet. He turned to you and held it up, his eyes shining. Does he want it? I mean, he can have it. I think this one's the best of them. Yeah, you can take it. Oh, look at me surprised. Really? Sure, you like it a lot, right? Uh-oh. But I don't want to take it from you. It's okay. Yeah, Prince, he was hesitant to say something because he didn't know you very well. Who's this? Nah, it's okay for you. I don't know if he's like crowd to cry. Like, please don't cry, go back. He was saying, kept his arm tightly at his side. This value you couldn't win, at least not today. Cove is your neighbor. Maybe you could give it to him another time. Till you were sitting on the floor looking through your collection and to reach, finding the doorbell finally rang. Ring, ring, ring. Whole jump started by the sound. Since the person had a knock, you figure it was probably Shelly. He knew where to look for that. Lizzie's friends? You nodded, but that didn't seem to make Cole feel better. It was already obvious that Cole didn't hide his feelings well. You could tell what he's thinking right away. This isn't a good idea. He'll be alright. He's here. We can't tell him to leave. He's at our door. If you go upstairs, he'll find you. Cole glanced around the room, his eyes wide, and find pause with his gaze look onto the back of the house. What if I run away? I can go out the window. He was already walking towards it. Scrambling to think of something to say, you step forward and then pause. Jelly's here, I'll come with you. Yeah. Alright, let's still see where we're going. And then nodded as you made your way to the window together. It wasn't much of a distance to climb out by the time you landed gently in the bushes. You look out to see that Cole was already taken off away from the house. Like, hey dude, could you wait up for me? He's fast, but you know you can outrun him if you had to. He's not that fast, but you know you can outrun him. He's not you at that speed. You weren't sure if you could. Oh, this is my thought. Oh, fucking asshole. You ran as fast as your legs would take you, grass whipping around your ankles as you did so. Oop, keep doing that. Cautiously, Cove slowed to a halt and looked back at you. Where are you going? Don't know, somewhere else. I just want to see. Yuki! The band started huffing down the hill after you, the backpack he clutched bouncing all around along the way. What are you doing? Can I come? Must have seen you leaving out the window and follow behind.
Hi.
Are you Cove?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm Shelly. Okay. And we're gonna play outside. Wow, he has a lot of freckles. Between you, Cove, the smile remains strong on his face. Oh, yeah, I was reading that. I mean, inside we left the bots on the floor. Right, my shells and stuff. You have to make sure they're okay.
Okay.
With Shelly trailing behind, you and Cove head back towards the house. The plan for the afternoon, at least far as you were concerned, was to sit, look at beach scenes some more. I wonder if Cove thinks he's a rival. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna turn hot, but I doubt it. I don't know, he could turn average. I mean, I do and Gina, especially if Cole wasn't there. You check out this scuff shot I found cool, right? It's a pretty cut, kinda like my cast. The beautiful glistening paint did a little bit look like the wrap around his arm. I wonder how he got that. I think that's a nice color. Okay.
Oh?
Is it your favorite? Not really. Actually, Shelly could also be a girl. I also realized that too very closely. Maybe green or blue. Might be yellow. Well, those are all cool.
I
guess. Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Both of them smile. Not usual. It didn't take long for Shelly to get fidgety. Was this fair? Without her, Shelly didn't seem to know what to do with himself. Okay, it is a boy. Cove wasn't like your sister. He wasn't that much like you either. Well, he's his own individual person. Is Lassie coming back? Don't know. Where'd she go? I think she's at the beach, probably. Is she playing at her park? Cove's eyes lit up the mentioned park. He looked towards you. There's a park? Yeah, but it's old. Can you show me? I want to go. He stared at getting up before you had even answered, and Shelly jumped up beside him in excitement. Really? You do too, Yuki? The park is fun. I think I would put a was like, yeah, park is pretty great.
Yeah.
There. Yeah, it's right at the beach, so there's a lot of fun things to do. And lots of sand. It has a jungle gym and a bunch of swings. That sounds like it could be cool. Are we going to find Lizzie? I don't know. Never really want to see her. I just want to check the park out. Adrift without any direction, Shelly finally turned to you. Okay. He perked up. Both boys wanted to go. It's only fair. After getting permission from your moms, the three of you were ready to head out. a short walk to the park. Lizzie had to convince your mom that it was so short so she can always be allowed to walk there by herself. When you found her, she was hanging out on the jungle, swimming back and forth. Hey, Lizzie. Her face lit up when she saw you, her big brown eyes going wide. Yuki, Shelly, hey. Why her sister looks like she dropped to the ground, landing with a soft thud and sound, and especially abandoned you to scan over to stand by her. We're used to being left out when it was just the three of you, but now you have Cove, so I have a friend. You wonder if he would leave too. Who's that? It's Cove. He's new.
Hi.
I remember. Hi, Cove. Welcome to my park. Nobody ever comes to play here, so this is where we get together. Wow, she actually looks like the second mom, so I'm guessing I'm the first kid with the other mom. Not interrupting Lizzie's speech, Cove whispered in your ear quiet enough that the others wouldn't overhear. Did you know that she has a flute in her ears? I thought kids couldn't own places like this or a park. Couldn't help but laugh a tiny bit. Well, he's going back. Oh, that's a good callback. You taking the chance to kick off your shoes and wiggle your toes through the warm sand. Nice, huh? In the neighborhood, I'm the one who comes up with the ideas. You are?
Uh-huh.
I am. Who else could handle the job? Wow, she has like the Angelica vibe. Liz deals by a lot. My mom says you're Yuki's age. Yeah. That's all. I'm still the only one in this group with double digits. I don't think she really knows what that means. What about the other kids? Other kids? Sarah and Nanny were the only kids here, and Shelly's just visiting from another place. Damn, really? Even tourists really bring their kids here. This is the land of ancients. Be careful that the oldest don't try to steal your youth. Well, she ain't. I mean, she is reminding me of Angelica from the Rugrats. For a second, it looked like he might cry again. And he looked back at Lizzie. What kind of old people? Like moms and dads or grandparents? Grandparents who don't have kids. They hate kids. We haven't done anything. Only some of them don't like kids. That's why this would have been me right here. These two would have been my first option. Stop saying stuff like that. I wouldn't say with the upset part, but I was like, stop saying shit like that. That's not true. Or some of them don't like kids. You inject quickly, hoping this wouldn't take things too far. Cole sniffed at his forehead. She's caressing with worry. Staring Cove down, but Cove wasn't even looking at her anymore. He didn't seem to care that she was there. He went to his own head. Oh, he went to his own mind palace. But next to one to be completely unaware of this. Yeah, I could feel this a lot. So there is a school. We do have one. I want to go to a new school. I don't want summer to end. Down to the third, he hadn't had much luck striking up conversation with Cove. I mean, kind of could tell. I like summer vacation a lot too. All the building tension there suddenly vanished when Lizzie laughed. Actually, at how weird she thought Cove was at something else entirely. You really didn't know, but she laughed, face scrunching up.
Okay.
Welcome to the Sunset Bird Cove. Take a seat, put your feet up, and get used to it. Ugh. Offered him a small smile at least looked like to reassure him some. Sorry, we're all crazy. For the rest of the summer, Cove was always there. You saw him more often than Shelly, and on Sundays when she was in a bad mood or busy, you even saw him more than Lizzie. He became a staple of your everyday life, the way sun and lunch and the beach were. During your first summer together, you really liked Cove. He was a fun person to play with, and he seemed to like playing with you too. Of course, there was that was the only thing in the start of things. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay. Oh, you can go through each one. Okay, we'll probably do that. And we'll do like a couple each one. I kind of want to separate them out a little bit partially. So we're going to save it here. And then we'll probably do the next one, do shopping and growing up together. And then we'll do lawn day and castle, firefighters, libraries, ghosts and barbecues, and then runway and sleepover before the end, summer ends. So that's it. Hope you enjoy it and see you at the next part.